Jesha. The time is 6 o'clock. I'm Oluwafunke, Israel, with news nationwide. First, the headlines. Minister of Information calls for calm over Badegi radio suspension in Niger State. Federal lawmaker warns Osun local government workers against political partisanship. In Katsina University expels 57 students over exam malpractices. Now the news in full. Minister of Information and National Orientation Mohammed Idris has called for calm over the suspension of operations of Badegi FM, a radio station in Mina, Niger State. According to reports, Niger State Governor Umaru Bago had issued the directive during an expanded state All Progressives Congress caucus meeting in Mina, citing allegations of unethical broadcasting and incitement by the station. Special Assistant to the Minister on Media, Rabiu Ibrahim, on Saturday in Abuja noted stakeholders in the media industry had raised concerns following the recent directive by the Niger State government suspending the operations of the Badegi radio station. The suspension of the broadcasting licenses, according to the minister, falls within the purview of the National Broadcasting Commission. He, however, appealed to all parties to remain calm, assuring that the Nigerian Broadcasting Commission has the necessary mechanism to resolve the issue in a fair and impartial manner. The National Association of Nigerian Nurses and Midwives, NAM, has suspended its nationwide warning strike after successful negotiations with the federal government. This was made known amid controversies that it earlier suspended the strike announced by the Minister of Health and Social Welfare, Professor Mohammed Pate. The National Executive Council Assistant Secretary General of the Union, Chidi Aligwe, stated the strike was suspended after nurses and midwives shelved the strike and have been directed to resume duty with immediate effect. The decision comes a day after the union refuted claims by the Minister of Health that the strike had already been called off. Meanwhile, NAM leadership said it will continue to monitor the government's compliance with the agreed terms of the Memorandum of Understanding signed with the Ministries of Health, Labour and the Office of the Health Head of Service. The Yoruba Academy has appointed Professor Dikolai Yaboyeju as a new Director General by the Governing Board. This was disclosed to newsmen in Ibadan following the conclusion of a joint meeting between the Board of Trustees and the Governing Board of the Yoruba Academy. The Academy, established with a central objective of preserving the Yoruba culture and civilizations to strengthen the public and private sector, building synergy between the sectors. In his speech, the new Director General promised to live in fulfillment of the vision of the Yoruba Academy, its civilization, science, technology, language, and culture. In a recent development over Osun local government crisis, lawmaker representing Obokun Oriade Federal Constituency in the House of Representatives, Oluwafunke, has cautioned the Osun State chapter of the Nigerian Union of Local Government Employees NOGE against political partisanship. He made this known in a statement made available to journalists today, expressing concern over reports that the Osun Local Government Workers Union chapter had abandoned its duties to support political interest in the state. The lawmaker, who is the chairman, House Committee on Foreign Affairs, admonished the body to remain focused on its core public service responsibilities. He reminded the union of its constitutional mandate to operate as a non-partisan body dedicated to defending the rights and welfare of local government employees. Niger Delta environmentalist and United Nations Peace Ambassador Comrade Mohaladi Sharif has called on the Ijaw, Yoruba and Ishekiri ethnic nationalities in Delta State to set aside their differences and unite for the social economic growth of the state. According to Maladi, the three groups are the economic backbone of Delta. He urged the groups to collaborate in attracting investment and development opportunities essential for the state to fulfill its role as the economic heartbeat of the country rather than opposing progress due to internal divisions and selfish interests. He called on traditional rulers and political leaders to embrace peace and unity in the interest of the state's future. This is Vicinity 95.3 FM. Ikejile, Ijesha. News nationwide will continue shortly.
Sports.
In towards Lukaku.
Entertainment. Politics. All on your darling station, Vicinity 95.3 FM. Ikejile, Ijesha.
Thanks for staying tuned for news updates. A live stream and visit our website at vicinity953fm.com.ng. You can also follow us on our social media platform on Facebook and YouTube. TikTok is at Vicinity95.3 FM. For breaking news around you, send us an email at vicinitynewsroom@gmail.com or call 081-4365-8302. Now the rest of the news. The Senate Council of Umaru Musa Yaradua University, Katsina, has approved the expulsion of 57 students over involvement in various forms of examination malpractices. Institution's head of information and protocol, Ajia Fatima Sanda, on Sunday disclosed the decision was taken at the Senate's 125th regular meeting following recommendations from the University's Central Examination Misconduct Committee. A statement for the review that 5 of the students were rusticated for 2 semesters for 2024-2025 session with their affected examination papers cancelled. Back to Osun, the State Security Network, codenamed Amotekun Corps, in a swift response by its personnel, rescued victims of a fatal motor accident that occurred along the Ife-Ondo-Ore highway. The incident, involving a trailer and a coaster bus, collided at the express, which occurred along Okego in Ondo, resulting in death and injuries. This was revealed by Osun Amotekun Public Relations Officer Yusuf Idowu in a statement made available to journalists in Osogbo, the state capital. Amotekun Corps Commander calls on all road users to exercise caution, adhere to traffic regulations, and report emergencies prompting to help minimize road accidents and ensure swift rescue operations. A bit of sports. Top athletes have arrived at the opening of the 2025 Athletics Federation of Nigeria National Trials underway at Yabe College of Technology, Lagos. The trials serve as qualifiers for the upcoming World Athletics Championships in Tokyo, Japan this September. Men's 100-meter sensation Kanyisola Ajayi, women's sprint hopeful Prestina Ochonogo, and amateur specialist Shade Olatoye were standout performance, showcasing their form in front of national selectors. The event, initially scheduled for Abeokuta, was moved to Lagos and continued with athletes competing to meet qualification standards for the global stage in Tokyo. And news nationwide, another look at the headlines. Minister of Information, National Orientation, Mohammed Idris, has called for calm over the suspension of operations of Badigif FM, a radio station in Minna, the Niger State. However, he appealed to parties to remain calm, assuring that the Nigerian Broadcasting Commission has the necessary mechanism to resolve the issue in a fair and impartial manner. and the recent development of Oshun local government crisis, the lawmaker representing Obokun Uriade Federal Constituency in the House of Representatives, Oluwafunke, has cautioned the Osun State chapter of the Nigerian Union of Local Government Employees, NOLGE, against political partisanship. And lastly, you heard the Senate Council of Umar Musa Yar'Adua University, Katsina, has approved the expulsion of 57 students over involvement in various forms of examination malpractices. And just before we go, the last line, said by Shah Ibrahim on behalf of the production crew. I am Oluwafunke Israel. Many thanks for listening. Good evening.
In the state of the living spring, right on the mountain top, a baby was born, ready to take the world by storm. Welcome to our vicinity 95.3 FM Ikejile Ijesha.
We lead while others follow. We lead while others follow. Vicinity FM 95.3. We lead while others follow. Àwa làgbà wọn. Aṣíwájú ni wá. Vicinity FM àwa ni bàbá. We lead while others follow. We lead while others follow. Vicinity FM ní Kejìlé. We lead while others follow. Àwa lọ̀gá o. Adìẹ funfun àwa ṣá ní bàbá gbogbo. Àwa ní bàbá. Vicinity FM 95.3. Ẹranko tí ó ṣe bí olólàájú kò sí nígbó àjíkẹ́ adé. Ìrìn lákàtàbù ìrìn àwa gòkè á lọ. Ìyẹ́lẹ̀ ó máa wò lẹ́yìn ẹyẹ wa. Lọ́jọ́kọjọ́ nígbàkúgbà bàbá ni bàbá ń jẹ́. Lọ́jọ́kọjọ́ nígbàkúgbà bàbá ni bàbá ń ṣe. We lead while others follow. We lead while others follow. Vicinity FM ọ̀gálàjẹ́ Adéọlá Noite ní ẹ̀ máa gbọ́. Mo fọwọ́ ẹ̀sẹ̀ á. We lead while others follow. Vicinity FM àwa ní bàbá. We lead while others follow. Àwa lọ̀gá, àwa làgbà wọn lọ́jọ́kọjọ́. 95.3 Vicinity FM. Tọmọdé tàgbà, darúgbó tómi dán ló sọ pa wá ní. We lead while others follow.